Hello and welcome to Remnant 2. We're going to be using the Corrupted Meridian. It's the first one I got because I wanted to use it for my Doom Guy setup as like the rocket launcher. But for this one, we're going to focus on just doing a kind of explosive build. But the gun, there it is right there. It looks pretty much like the same thing, except it's got kind of the glitchy effect going on with it. But it shoots rockets instead of grenades. It's got a magazine size of 6. You can charge the shots and it'll shoot like up to 3 of them out at once. The actual mod ability is called Dead Point. So you shoot a cluster bomb that detonates, and each of the explosions, or each of the bombs explode in a radius, dealing damage within a spot, whatever. I put failsafe in there because it does more damage to, or adds more damage to my mod, and then attached mod gains a chance not to consume it. So, I've messed around with it a little bit. It's actually fun. I like it a lot more than the base Meridian, actually. Yeah, I mean, this is just fun. It's got a cool effect to it. Now, I put 10 points into amplitude, so the explosion size is a little bit more than it would be. But look at that mod ability. Watch this thing, man. It's so cool. And the sound effects are satisfying. And then you launch it there. And then we can just keep blowing up like this. There we go. Yeah, when you set this thing up on like a full explosion build, I think it's going to be pretty solid. So this is kind of the setup. There's a lot of things that are just really strong. Archon's really strong. Stone of Malevolence is really good. Orc's great with detonation trigger because all my explosions are now making them burn. So we're getting a lot of mod power there. Like I said, I put 10 points into amplitude, so the explosion radius is going to be a bit bigger. But I also put 10 points into kinship so that I'm not going to blow myself up because... I mean, dudes get on top of you, and then, I mean, you can easily... Like, I was one-shotting myself really bad earlier without points in kinship. So, especially with amplitude, if you're going to put points into amplitude, you know, you're going to want points in kinship, I would say. So let's take it out for a spin. You know, like I said, I've already kind of used it. I have not shown you the charged attack of it yet, so let me do that real quick. All right, so you're aiming down sights, you press and hold it, the fire button, and there it is. It charges up. 2, 3, boom, and there it goes. I don't think it really does any increased damage or anything. I think it's just in case you want to do like a bit of burst. Maybe you see a dude like right in front of you and you're gonna initiate with a strong salvo of like rockets or something. You know, I don't really know why necessarily you would use it, though there is a mutator that affects how quickly the things charge up, so maybe that would do something for you. I don't know. We'll see. Now, it's getting some of these corrupted things hasn't been super hard. I mean, I've been playing for a couple of hours now, and this is the first one I've got, and I have... Ooh, a sky car. So right now I have 2, and I haven't really done anything fancy. You know, I seem to find the guys when I'm going through the overworld kind of sections. Like, I always find one in each overworld, and then on like maybe every other dungeon I find a guy. It's a little hit and miss, but I will say Yesha has given me the most success. I mean, I fought like 2 or 3 within the span of like 15 minutes, which was really impressive because I spent some time wandering around Nerud and found like 1 in like an hour. So if you're looking for him, I think Yesha right now is like the spot to go to. But let's try it. There's going to be some guys over here. We're going to see how it does. We're also going to drop a turret as well, which is going to help us out a lot. Plop him down. Let's go ahead and hit him. Boom. Boom. One thing that's kind of cool, too, that I noticed about the mod ability on this thing is, like, you don't have to hit right onto the guy. Like, you can set it down. If they go walking into it, it's going to do a lot of damage to them. Or, like, they can take damage. And as you can see with our setup of mods and, like, items and stuff, Archon, whatever shit... we're just kind of constantly using it right now, right? That's the new trapper effect. We went down because that guy got me. But it was chunking that dude. It was chunking him pretty well, huh? I do like it. I do like it quite a bit. All right, round 2. We're going to actually use my bubble ability this time. And maybe I'll pull them back this way. Where I'm a little more safe, maybe. I don't know. But the edge is a little scary, too. Oh, wrong one. Boom. Boom. Get him around that corner, which is pretty sweet. Come on out, friend. We're hitting him through the wall, which is great. Yeah. Reload it nice and quick. I think that extra radius is really helping us out here. His sound effect is so satisfying, too. Boom. Alright. I don't think he knows what to do. That poor guy. Alright, well, we're gonna put this one maybe in the center room. Hi, friend. We're gonna play... Oh, Lord. We're gonna stop this down. He's still at max health, so we're gonna use an empathy now, or use our relic now. I mean, he's gonna heal him up all the way, but I think that's gonna be the correct choice. Just to get us some of that healing damage reduction for a second. Swap it over. We can use our Helix rockets. We want to get multiple stacks of burning on him. If I can get a clear shot. Boom. Then we go back to this one. Boom. Boom. And even there, right, I probably would have blown myself up completely if I didn't have the points of kinship. So luckily, that's not the case. You can always aim at the ground because we've got the extra radius going on. Boom. Look how much damage it's doing. I like it. This is being very satisfying so far. Clicked on my goodies so I don't lose out on them. Oh, please stop. Almost got him. Nice.
Great.
All right, let's see it from a distance. Boom. 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 Oh. Hi, friend. Punk. Oh, no, it blew myself up, but I'm okay. Works out pretty well. Oh, I can get weak spot hits. So when you look at it and it says, you know, charge it up, charging the weapon... Charging weapon can load additional rockets, cannot weak spot hit. So, like, it feels like I got a weak spot hit there, but when I charge it, those were weak spot hits. I don't know, that's a little weird. Not sure what it's supposed to be able to do now. But so far, I mean, I really like it. It's great with detonation trigger. When I was trying it without detonation trigger, it was okay. But my build also wasn't super about being at a range. Because when you're up close, you're blowing yourself up. So... it's definitely much, much stronger in this kind of setup, right? So, it's something to kind of keep in mind, I think. On its own, I think it would be... It's okay. But definitely leaning into the whole explosive nature of it is definitely the way to go, I would say. Oh, dude, and look at that. See, there's another dude right here. Like, I'm telling you, Yeisha is the place to go to. Because... God dang it. Because, I mean, it's been... I mean, I've been recording this thing for about 10 minutes now. And that's not even all me, like, playing the game. So, the fact that I found another dude in like, I found, like, 3 or 4 dudes in less than half an hour. I think Yeisha is the place to go right now. Because I've not had this kind of success anywhere else. Also, I should note, I'm playing this on Apocalypse, if you didn't know that. That's where you're seeing the damage numbers at and stuff. So... there you go. No, thank you. Well, that sounds like a dude. Let's move out of here. Let's use one of these. God damn it. Ooh, Death Sower. He sounds cool. Go at it. Oh, messed it up. 1, 2, 3. God damn, that chunked him. Just keep some distance we're going, right? I want to create some space. Get this loaded up. Boom, boom. Oh, thank you. And then 1, 2. That's a lot of damage, dude. A lot of damage. Something else I want to note as well, since I've been playing a bit since the update, you know, not a super duper ton or anything like that, been busy, but the, and they did the changes to stamina cost for heavy armors and stuff, as well as like weight and armor ratios. You know, I typically use heavy armor. I have some builds I mess around with light armors. But right now, I can tell there's a difference in how much stamina costs or how much stamina it costs to use a roll while in heavy armor or to sprint and things like that. But it doesn't feel like super crippling or anything. Like, it's not that different, I don't think. So I think it's fine. I think they've done pretty well with what the costs and stuff are. Let's see how it does against this guy. Luckily, they changed how much damage the AoE on that thing is doing, so that's pretty good, I think, because, man, it was super frustrating to get hit by their stupid little AoE thing and then, like, get, like, messed up. So, not having to worry about that is pretty awesome, I think. And, whoop, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get it all loaded up. Get away your turret. Roll that. It is a pretty big chunk of stamina to roll now, but at the same time, I think it's pretty reasonable. I don't know. It doesn't feel absolutely awful, at least. Boom. Make sure we're watching for those. Boom. Gotta reload now. Roll back. Roll back. And we're just barely out of that puddle? Yeah, because I feel like if I had been touching that for even a split second, that would have messed me up. Boom. Boom. There we go. Get everything reloaded. I mean, so far pretty good, right? It's doing solid damage against the boss. I mean, we've seen kind of what it does against some of the elites and aberration guys. So, naturally, it's going to do well here. Going to hit this down too, because we can. Sorry, the commentary is kind of slow right now. I'm not feeling super great, so I'm like, not kind of in the commentary mode. But right now, all I'm trying to make sure I do, anytime I do this explosive setup, I have 2 weapons with different explosive mods. And then you just make sure you alternate between the 2 as you use them. And that will definitely allow you to, you know, use all of them kind of constantly. So now we go there, swap to the other one, roll back to avoid that, wait for the next one, no next shot, so we swap there, go back to this one, swap it back for the helix rocket, and then we just keep swapping, and then if the weapon's not like completely charged and ready, like it wasn't there, do a couple basic shots, then we go back to this one, shoot this, get a couple shots as well, back into this, boom, boom, roll back, watch for the next attack, get out of the puddle, boom, boom, swap to this, do a helix rocket, get a couple shots, and then this one's charged again because we have the harmonizer mod on there, boom. This has got to reload now, though, so we're going to give it a second. And swap it there. Boom. Rockets. One more. Wait for his attacks, because it can be pretty unfortunate to, like, go and use a mod or ability and then get hit by an attack. So, there it is. That's the Meridian. That's the Corrupted Meridian. Pretty cool so far. I like it. I like it a lot. I think the next one I'm going to try and get is the Deceit, because I like that gun a lot, and so I'd kind of like to see an alternate version of it. But ideally, I want to get all of them, so yeah, we'll take a look. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Saw a little bit of what the gun is like, and until next time, take care.